The season's end means they must pack up without fully exploring their find. Despite this, Rick and Marty's determination remains strong. Standing on thick planks in murky water at the bottom of the old shaft, they use a detector in their ongoing quest for the fabled riches. They identify a promising target, believing it might be the treasure. The season's conclusion brings with it both excitement over the discovery and frustration at not being able to delve deeper. Gary's discovery of a non-ferrous hit adds yet another layer to the intrigue. Still, the team must wait until the next season to continue. Chuck, the main investigator, notes the significant depth of the treasure from the surface. The team, including Rick and Marty, expresses their heartfelt gratitude for the adventure and to their team, especially nephew Peter and friend David. They plan to investigate further, having reached a target depth of about 93 feet, which they believe is the exact location they have sought all along. Their journey, marked by countless obstacles, remains an enthralling tale of determination and discovery. Heading directly west into the potential treasure zone, the team faces pressing questions. Can they locate the structure and study its contents? Believing they've reached the final component, they decide to disassemble parts and conduct further research. Before sunset, they remove rods, start clearing out the site, and place everything in a container for evaluation. Oak Island, known for its secrecy, continues to challenge them to gather as much information as possible, particularly about a mysterious piece of wood at the bottom of the garden shaft. Despite initial setbacks, a team member believes he has found wood on the northern side. They consider using this discovery to project the tunnel's line, yet they haven't conducted a bottom investigation to pinpoint the tunnel's exact location. Equipped with protective gear, the team prepares for one of the most exhilarating and riskiest parts of their journey, descending into the mysterious and legendary Money Pit. This pit, shrouded in centuries of folklore, has captivated the imagination of treasure hunters for over 200 years. As they lower themselves into the dark, damp shaft, a sense of awe and childhood wonder washes over them. It feels almost surreal, as if they are stepping into the pages of a classic adventure novel. For many of them, this is a dream come true, the chance to be part of a real-life treasure hunt, one that could change history. The shaft is narrow and deep. The walls echo with each footstep. The flickering beams from their headlamps barely cut through the gloom, casting eerie shadows on the ancient wooden supports that have somehow held up all these years. The smell of wet earth, old timber, and cold metal fills the air, creating an atmosphere both claustrophobic and exhilarating. The descent is slow and cautious, each rung on the ladder bringing them deeper into the unknown. As they reach the bottom, they are met with stagnant water and loose debris. The environment is harsh, cold, and unwelcoming. Yet none of this deters them. Standing ankle-deep in muddy water, they begin their exploration, knowing that countless treasure seekers before them had stood in similar positions. Some left defeated. Others left behind only fragments of their ambitions. Every inch they probe is charged with centuries of speculation and myth. Time, however, is not on their side. The end of the season looms near, and with it comes the deadline to halt operations until the following year. The pressure to make a breakthrough is immense. The clock ticks relentlessly, and every passing minute could mean another missed opportunity. Yet amidst the urgency, the team remains composed, methodically scanning the area with metal detectors and reviewing data from their previous probes. As they examine the area, they begin to speculate about a curious item discovered deep within the shaft. The positioning and placement of the object seem too precise to be random. It raises a compelling theory. What if the item was intentionally planted there, designed to be discovered? Such a possibility adds a whole new layer of intrigue. Could it be a marker left by the original depositors, a decoy, or even part of a larger mechanism or clue meant to guide future seekers? This theory ignites a flurry of discussion among the team. The idea that the item was deliberately placed suggests that those who hid the treasure intended it to be found, but only by those clever or determined enough to overcome the island's many traps and deceptions. It deepens the mystery and renews the team's determination to push forward despite the mounting challenges. In that damp, echoing pit, hope and history intertwine with every scan of the detector and every whispered theory. They inch closer to unraveling one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time, the secret buried deep within Oak Island. Believing a metal detector might help, they ask an experienced team member to inspect the cavity. After years of searching, they're finally nearing the genuine treasure. The landscape appears almost medieval, suggesting a historical context to their find during the Templars' era of influence. Their circumstances often mirrored a sense of entrapment within formidable fortresses. Centuries later, This imagery resonates with the team on Oak Island as they delve into the depths of a mysterious hole. Fueled by a blend of historical intrigue and modern treasure hunting fervor, the team, equipped with a keen sense of history and the latest technological advancements, stands on the precipice of a potentially monumental discovery. As they peer into the abyss, their expectations are a mix of hope and skepticism. The presence of modern materials such as nails and wire hints at recent human activity, yet the possibility of finding something much older and more valuable looms large. The CTX-3030, a state-of-the-art metal detector, buzzes and beeps with the promise of unearthing hidden secrets. Each signal, each alert from the device brings them closer to potentially rewriting history. The first contact made was with a non-ferrous target, leading to a whirlwind of hypotheses. Could it be gold? A glint of silver? Or perhaps a vein of copper? The uncertainty is as palpable as the excitement. The possibility of touching the legendary treasure long rumored to be buried in Oak Island's murky depths tantalizes the team. Every inch of soil they turn could be the threshold to a discovery of historical significance. Beneath the garden shaft surface, a few feet below the ground, lies not just earth and stone but perhaps the remnants of a past era. The team pores over the signals emanating from what they believe to be a tube stretching westward toward an area they've nicknamed the Baby Blob, located around 10 feet below the surface. This discovery is both exhilarating and bittersweet. The excitement of the find is tempered by the reality of their situation. Dummer, the team leader, does not have the legal authorization to expand the shaft further, especially at this time of year. The legal and logistical limitations pose a significant challenge. They cannot compromise the safety of their team or the integrity of the project by recklessly breaking through what could be unstable terrain. The discovery of a non-ferrous hit is a reason to celebrate, yet the constraints of their situation hang over them like a cloud. Their quest is further complicated by the geological peculiarities of Oak Island. The island, a product of glacial activity, sits atop a cumulus system. This type of landscape, composed of waterfill, hydride holes, and limestone prone to dissolution when exposed to water, could lead to the formation of caves and natural cavities. Such a complex geological setup could explain the recurring flooding of the pit, a persistent obstacle in their quest. The possibility of encountering bedrock at depths ranging from 38 to 45 meters, 125 to 148 feet, near the excavation site adds another layer of complexity to their mission. The Oak Island treasure hunt, a saga that began in the 18th century, has seen countless individuals and teams pour their hearts, souls, and resources into uncovering its secrets. This relentless pursuit of treasure and relics has become a part of the island's lore, a testament to human curiosity and the unyielding desire to uncover the unknown. Now, as the team stands at the brink of what could be a groundbreaking discovery, they are reminded of the countless treasure hunters who have come before them. Each scoop of earth, each reading from their equipment, is a step further into the heart of a mystery that has captivated imaginations for generations. Despite the challenges and uncertainties, their resolve remains unshaken. The quest for the Oak Island treasure is more than a search for material wealth. It is a journey into the depths of history, a quest to unravel a mystery that has been woven into the fabric of time. Oak Island, a land steeped in mystery and lore, has been at the center of numerous theories about hidden relics. Among these are the Holy Grail, Shakespearean manuscripts, pirate treasures, and even the Ark of the Covenant. This video provides a snapshot into the journey of Rick and Marty as they traverse this enigmatic island, driven by the legend of its concealed wealth. In the latest episode, the team reaches the Money Pit, delving into depths parallel to the rumored tunnel believed to lead to the treasure zone. Despite their extensive efforts, the elusive structure remains undiscovered, fueling their determination to probe deeper. At the garden column's base, during their exploration, a potential breakthrough occurs when their detector signals a promising target, possibly the long-sought treasure. However, their focus is abruptly shifted when Gary uncovers a non-ferrous object through the roof, a find that pauses their current train of thought. Realizing the importance of this discovery, the team acknowledges the need to pause their search until the next season. Chuck, from the war room, notes the significant distance of the treasure from the surface, adding to the complexity of the hunt. The hosts, despite facing challenges, remain optimistic and express gratitude for their supportive community. As the video progresses, viewers are encouraged to subscribe and activate notifications to stay updated with future discoveries. The potential wealth hidden on Oak Island has attracted many, but predicting who will eventually uncover it remains uncertain. The Lagina brothers and the government, as primary stakeholders, are seen as the most likely beneficiaries of any found treasure. Both parties would have legitimate claims to a share, yet neither can claim sole entitlement to the riches. As time progresses, the unfolding events on the Curse of Oak Island will reveal whether such scenarios will come to fruition. Viewers are again reminded to subscribe to the channel for ongoing updates. Following their explorations, the research team convenes to discuss their findings and future plans. Despite some disappointments, they are hopeful for the next phase of the adventure planned for the following spring. Their journey, marked by continuous progress, has garnered immense community support. They announce getting closer to solving the ultimate mysteries, potentially breaking the island's long-standing curse. Despite the excitement of promising signals and intriguing discoveries, the team is once again reminded of the limitations imposed by time and nature. The end of the season forces them to halt their efforts and retreat just as momentum begins to build. It's a frustrating yet familiar rhythm that has defined their Oak Island journey for years. They are always on the brink, just a layer away, just a few feet from answers. Yet the island holds its secrets tightly, revealing glimpses and clues but never offering up the entire truth at once. As Rick and Marty stand by the shaft, staring into the depths where their hopes now rest for another year, there is both pride and longing in their expressions. They've made significant progress, reached depths that previous explorers only imagined, and gathered evidence that strongly suggests something valuable lies ahead. But the final confirmation, the moment of truth, remains elusive.